All right, collective. This is your new moon in Aries collective reading. And I'm just going to cleanse you before we start. Okay. So, Oracle cards, because I pulled them first. Gold digger. They want your money being used. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. And spy. Someone's got their eye on you and they're doing their research. Okay. I want you to pay attention to the 999 right here, by the way. But let's get into it. First cards out were Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Very contradicting energy. Because Nine of Pentacles, that's luxury. Fruits of my labor. Financial independent. I got it on my own. Granted, none of us really get it on our own. Somebody helps us along our journey. That's here nor there. But this is total financial independence, total self-sufficiency. Sitting next to Nine of Swords, depression, hopelessness, despair. Why would they be next to each other? Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, I got the Devil. And clarifying the Nine of Swords, I got the Hierophant. Those are the opposite. And they're on the wrong sides. How do you get financial independence through destructive behavior? How do you get depression through a high moral compass, wisdom, trusting in yourself, trusting in the Lord, trusting in the higher power, whoever you believe in, trusting in the universe? How do you get despair, trauma, and hopelessness from that? These are opposites. They're flipped. Somebody tried to destiny swap with you. They wanted you to appear as the devil. Okay? It's giving me this is past energy. All right? Especially with that 999 we just saw. But I want you to pay attention to the devil touching the sun. The devil's not supposed to be in the light. The devil hangs out in the dark. Next card's out. Sun card, Queen of Swords. So whatever somebody tried to do, it's been exposed. Judgment has been called and made. To clarify why these are opposites, I got Seven of Cups, Hangman, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords. Somebody wanted you to DIE. At the very least, they wanted you in isolation. They wanted that to happen by way of love. You keep receiving fake offers. It looks like love is dressed up as somebody that wants to pour into you, but really what it is somebody wanting to use you. So they wanted you to get used over and over and over until you isolated yourself or offed yourself. Whichever one, I don't know. They wanted you in your head, Hangman. They wanted every offer you received, Seven of Cups, to be bad offers. No good options. This is I'm trying to drive you crazy kind of energy. Somebody definitely was into some spell work, Seven of Cups. Somebody was definitely into some spell work. This is the type of, let me slow down. It's giving provoking spirits. Someone wanted to provoke you to end it all. At the very least, provoke you to just stay in the house and never receive anything and just turn down every option you get because all of them would be bad options if it was up to them. This is giving the energy of somebody who was sending options your way by way of spell work, by way of just... This could be your energy being attacked, maybe not by a specific person, but by the environment and the timeline that you were just on, because we are in new cycles now, right? So in the old cycle that you were in, you were getting, it's kind of like an insanity spell. It's like, when people tell you, well, if you keep meeting the same type of people, if you keep running into the same problem, then it must be you. That's what this is. This is giving, I'm running into the same issue with every single opportunity. I'm guessing romantic opportunity because Knight of Cups is here. Or whatever exchange would be through love. Someone pouring into you. They wanted everyone that poured into you to really be fake. Back to back to back to back. So it makes it look like you must be the problem. It must be something you're doing. When the truth is, everything's attracted to the light. Sun card. Everything goes to the light. The bugs, the mats, the dirties, the clean, the good, the bad. Everything is attracted to the light. That's the truth. You're not crazy. Somebody was trying to fuck with you. Fuck with your mental. Make you feel like you're crazy. They celebrated it. I want you to pay attention to this Six of Pentacles real quick. I know the Six of Pentacles is a card that represents generosity, right? But look at the imagery. If you're so generous, why are you giving to beggars, people who are poor people? Why are you giving to them by pouring it on the ground? Why can't they stand up as you give them what you want to give them? Because you're a generous person, right? Why does it look like you're above them, like you're better, but you're supposed to be giving them a handout? Why do they need to be below you for you to give them a handout? Somebody wanted to play God in your life. Apparently, they still spy on you to this day. They wanted to manifest off your energy. This is provoking spirits. Think of provoking spirits in the same way that you think of the movie Monsters, Inc. They go into the room to make the children scream. The movie Monsters, Inc. from our childhood. Now, if you remember that movie, the premise is you're supposed to scare little children. And when they scream because they see a monster, their screams get sent into some type of battery, and it loads up higher and higher the more you can make a kid scared. And you are powered off of the energy that the little kids. So you're powered from somebody else's fear. Somebody wanted to keep provoking you so they could manifest in their own life. They were using your life force energy against you. The more you worried and were concerned and were in fear and had that mindset, the more that they could manifest whatever they wanted in their life. This is a fucking scumbag. At the end of the day, overall energy is Nine of Cups. Wish come true, contentment, emotional stability, luxury, gratitude. By the way, don't let anyone play with your ego and make you trick you out your own spot here. All right. I know I said Nine of Cups is your overall energy, but the Queen of Pentacles was touching the devil. Don't let somebody take you down a rabbit hole by boosting your ego and saying, yeah, girl, you know you were better, and they finally see that you were the best option, and they're sad and they're miserable and they should have chose better, and they know that they fucked up. Don't let somebody take you down that rabbit hole to where now you're back in your old timeline because they keep reminding you and trying to tell you about these updates about your past. Fuck your past. I don't care if they see your worth now or not. It doesn't matter. It's too late and we moved on. We're in a new timeline. Okay. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Know your worth. Stand in your worth. Move on. Don't let these people attach you. I want you to act unbothered like a motherfucker. That's what this is. Act unbothered. Somebody was manifesting off of your fear. So I need you to be as unbothered as possible. This doesn't even relate to you anymore. You don't even know who this old person was because you've transformed and you've changed and you're a brand new person. Affirmations. You can either worry or believe in yourself. Guess which one feels better? And if you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? I need you to believe in yourself. Bottom of the deck. You will get where you want to be. It's fucking inevitable. All right? Okay, my baby? Love you guys. Happy new moon.